Hey there, welcome back to the garage. What are we looking at today? Well, we're looking at my old Bosch PBD 40, and yeah, the old laser. It's got a laser on the bottom there. It's come out of alignment by quite a bit. It's no fault of the machine, I'd have to be honest. If you look at my little video on making steak knives, I've got the old gas torch out underneath, probably a little bit tight to buy a carbide drill bit, so I was heating up a bit of steel and the laser didn't like it. So like I just said, it's not really the machine's fault, it's totally me by doing a bit of a silly practice. But we're going to try and remedy it today. Do I know what I'm doing? No, not at all. But I've got all my tools out there on the bench and I'm going to give it the best shot I can. So hopefully we can get it realigned. If we can't and I completely get this wrong, you may be able to learn what not to do. If I get it right, you might learn a little bit about what to do. Yeah, never done it before and I'm going to give it a go. So without further talking, I'll get the old snowboard jacket off, we'll get serious about this and we'll start blundering our way through it. So if you take a look at that there, I've got a 2mm drill bit in there with the laser on. Might struggle a little bit to get the focus. I dropped the camera yesterday. It's probably the only expensive thing I've got, but yeah, not anymore. But yeah, as you can see as we come down, hopefully that's showing up clear enough. That laser is quite a bit out of line. I would say probably 4mm, to be honest. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fix that piece of sheet metal there down on the bottom. I'm going to drill a hole in it, and then I'm going to try and yeah, open it all up, get into the guts of the machine and see if we can realign that. Again, I've had a little bit of a look online. There's 1 or 2 videos about it. I can't really find much at all, to be fair, so I'm going to take her a bits and we're going to get into it. Let's go. So here we are. I'm guessing it goes without saying, but first things first, I'm going to unplug it. As with anything that's dealing with electricity, just want to be a little careful if I'm opening that up that I don't get bitted or bitten, either way. So yeah, what are we doing now? I'll try, I think I'll start by taking this wheel off, if I can get that around, and that's just a simple Allen key in there, but I'm going to need something else to get that undone. Oh, that's good. Undo that. Hopefully you can see all this in the video. So that's loosened up. Oh, that bit me. So that was easy enough, that came off. So just put that over there somewhere so we don't lose it. There appears to be a plastic cover there. If you see anything fall out, just let me know. Yeah, that seemed easy enough. Goes back off. Yeah, good enough. Get rid of that. Get that down there. Put that over there on there. So from here, I'm thinking on the top here is a bit of a cover with 4 holes in it, which just look to be, according to my Bosch little bits and pieces here, it's a P2, Phillips 2. So we'll give that a lash, see if we can get that to work. Got a little bit of a container top there to put my screws in so I don't lose them. A little bit of dust collected in the top here, but we'll deal with that before we put it back together. So far so good. Here's one. You might note by looking down there, if you can see that close, I've drilled the hole, held that sheet metal down, so that should be exact position. Right, that's off. Oh, she's accumulated a bit of dust in there, which probably isn't a good thing, but I've been using this machine for just over 2 years and it's done a lot of work. I've worked it pretty hard and it's performed pretty well. Now what I'm going to do in the side of here is looking down in it. I'd imagine the laser's coming from somewhere down in here, but I could be wrong on that as well, but we'll have a look. So there's 6 screws in here as well, which I'd assume are the Phillips 2 as well, but of course that won't fit in there that far. So luckily I've got a screwdriver here, so we'll have a lash at that. Hopefully I'm not covering you up too much in the video. Shapers. Rightio, so that seemed easy enough. We've exposed the innards of it. Let's have a closer look and see what we're looking at in here if we can tell. Bring that over here. Get down. So what I'm assuming, just looking at it there, and I'll plug it back in, being very careful not to touch anything that could be live. Turn her on. Here we go. Push the laser down. And yep, that's what I was thinking. There's a laser there. What I'm assuming is that there is a laser. Or it's definitely one laser. So in there, if you can see that close enough. Let's see if we can get right in. We are right in. In there is a little wee, looks like another Allen head screw. Like a little Allen screw. I'll take a closer look. So I'm thinking if I undo that little Allen screw there, if I've got one small enough, which I should have, maybe that's adjustable there. Don't know. But yeah, we'll give it a go and see what we come up with. I'll just put this out of the way. If I had an air compressor, I'd give everything a blowdown, but I don't, so I'll probably make do with the bike pump. I'll do that off camera, but yeah, all good. So let's give this a go. See if this little Allen key here will fit it. Nope. Way too big. Rightio, I'll have to come up with some other idea for that. Go and rat around in my tools and see what I've got. So bear with me and I'll get back to you. Actually, that Allen key, I'll have to go and find one. Rightio, back at you in a minute. Right, we're back into it. 40 days and 40 nights later. It looked like for a second it was going to be the only Allen key that didn't have, but I found it. Only just. So anyway, we'll turn it back on and do the laser trick again without killing ourselves. Yep, we're still alive. So I don't know if you can see in there clearly enough. I'll get the screwdriver and point this situation out. In the front here is a laser. If you put your hand under it and go up to here, the laser going that way, it's run by the front, yeah. On the back in here, just a bit more hidden in, is another laser. So 2 lasers, and that's the one going that way. That's what I've discovered. So I don't know what size this thing is, but I've found the finest, the Allen key that just fits in there. Of course, these will be metric, I think, due to the fact it's a European thing. But yeah, so I'll loosen that off a bit, turn that around, and that will, camera's going a bit nuts on me, sorry about that, and that will move that laser, if I could move it. Put my finger in there, try not to be, yeah, jeepers. And yeah, we slip that around and it moves that laser, as you can see. So we'll go and do another shot on it and you'll see a bit better what I'm going on with. That's better. So yeah, once again, laser there and a laser there. So that's the back one that's out. So I'll come around the other side, we'll get on top of that and see what we got going on. So you can probably see that a little bit better in the shot there. You can see that laser. This laser over here, which is the one at the back of the thing, is a little bit offline. So you just undo that little Allen key, put it in there, and if you move that around, you can see how the laser will move to line it back up again. So that's the hole I've drilled. So we'll line that back up as best as we can, get that other Allen key there, get it to where I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't been using the laser of late due to the fact that it was out of alignment. Come here, get it just dead right on there. It's a good thing for lining up holes though, even if it's not perfect. But yeah, there we go. So now we'll tighten that one up, if I can still see it. Oh, jeepers. Of course I undid it about 2 kilometres, but we'll get there. This camera's mucking around a bit, sorry for the noise, but yeah, there we go. And over here, there, right there is where I'm happy with it. So I'll do that one up. Cool, sweet as a banana. So there's the back one done. And while I'm in here, I might as well do the front one and get that perfect. Oh, camera. Anyway, enough of that. Get that in the hole. Front one's a little bit easier to tweak around because you can actually get to the top of it. The back one you can't. There we go. So right there. Happy with that. It's moved a bit. I'm happy with that. That'll be good enough for me, for what I need. So there we go, simple as that. Couple of little lasers, give it a tweak around, and good as gold. So there you have it, the PBD40 Bosch, great machine, absolutely brilliant. I love it, absolutely love it. Anyway, back to the point, realigning the lasers, a lot easier than I thought it would be, quite simple to be fair. Just take your care with the electricery, like I said. Don't want anybody getting hurt. That one there's still in pieces, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something out of that. I certainly did. So now I'm going to give it a bit of a dust off and put it back together and get stuck back into using it. Yeah, I think I'll make another pocket knife, be the third one I ever make. So yeah, thanks again, and enjoy your day.